What's up, YouTube? Man, this Black Society TV. I'm going to talk about SHILO Sanders being uh, cut from the Buccaneers. Um, it is crazy. He got into some kind of skirmish with Zach Davidson um, of the Buffalo Bills. And if you could see in the video, um, Zach started with SHILO first. He ran at him. He was like grabbing him, holding him, grabbing him around the neck. He was also kind of hitting him a little bit, also. And SHILO was trying to get him up off of him. And so when SHILO finally got him up off of him, he threw a punch. See, these Sander boys are being targeted. See, they're being targeted. See, racists don't like to see, uh, you know, black excellence, black people winning, black people getting ahead in life. And if they do see you doing that, then they want to try to bring you back down to reality. It's just like when Shador Sanders got that phone call from that coach's son. Uh, Clearly, he was jealous. Clearly, he didn't want to see Shador Sanders um, moving up, making it to the NFL. Clearly, he didn't want to see that. Then they turn around and draft him. And he's not even first. So, they wanted anything they could do to the Sanders family to try to bring them down to reality. What they don't understand is they are already successful. This is already a successful family. They have businesses. Their dad was very successful in the NFL. The intern coach, who's been very successful. The kids are very successful. They really didn't even need to play football. They didn't have to. They already have money. But these races are trying so hard. And look what the Buccaneers did. That's what I'm saying, man. Black people, man, I'm telling you, a boycott of the NFL is coming because they've been doing some shady stuff to black players. There was no reason why SHILO should have been cut from the Buccaneers. There's no reason why he should have been cut. You could clearly see Zach started it with him first, hit him first, and I think, and I'm telling you, and a Caucasian player at that, I'm telling you, it looked like a setup. It looked like a setup to get SHILO to react, which he did, which we always do. We're gonna learn not to react, and just to get it with that paperwork or however else, but not to react. SHILO reacted, swung at him, and then that's when they say, "Oh, there go our reason to cut him." There we go. There go our reason. And I'm gonna tell you, it probably wasn't even the Buccaneers. It probably was somebody higher up. That made that phone call that said, "Hey, get rid of him." I'm telling you, couldn't wait for the chance to get rid of him. And they waited for the chance for Shador. Oh, they waiting for the chance. Now, he's a backup quarterback to Joe Flacco. That's one thing that they did. Okay, that's crazy. And like I said, and now this with SHILO Sanders, they couldn't wait to do that to Dion and his boys. They couldn't wait. They didn't got too much praise, too much publicity, too much celebrity. Um, a high status in the football world. Everybody loved him. And this is what they wanted to do. This was their it moment to do something to the Sanders family. And they did it. Because listen, what player is just cut like that for fighting? And your first time. And your first year in the NFL. So it's just like, boom. It's like with TikTok now. TikTok got this thing with black people where they're like, if you say one word, or they're gonna make sure you can't message anybody anymore. They might even cut your account. And they're only doing it to black people. And Facebook had the same thing going on. They were only doing it to black people. So and that's racism. Racism. They don't want you to say nothing. They don't want you to do nothing. Everybody else could say something except for a black person. And y'all could say, oh, they just saying this. But no, it's not something we're just saying. It's something that's going on. Something that's happening. But like I said, they couldn't wait to do this to Shiloh. And they got him. They act like they wasn't going to cut him. Well, okay, we're just going to sit him down. Boom. Then they cut him. Disgusting work. Disgusting work. To hate people that much who's done nothing to you is crazy work. But that's what racism is, and that's what it does. It stinks. But look at me, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.